From Moline, Illinois, hoops in the Heartland. For Garrett Short, I'm Corey Clark. We're here to talk to you about the first round of action between the 8 seed, the Indiana State Sycamores, and the 9 seed, the Illinois State Redbirds. Garrett, these two teams met earlier on in the season twice, and it was Indiana State getting the victory 63-49 and 65-47. Pretty blowout margins, you could say, Garrett. But tonight, Indiana State just laid a goose egg, you could say. The final score, Illinois State 51, Indiana State 44.
Yeah, definitely not what we were expecting heading into this one. Indiana State, you thought, especially being the higher seed and sweeping the season series, you thought they definitely had the upper hand. And maybe that kind of got the best of them. Maybe the Sycamores were already trying to game plan into the next round against the number 1 seed Drake Bulldogs, who you need to game plan for. But they just came out flat, especially on the offensive end, and they never quite got their legs underneath them after the first quarter.
And we talk about the Illinois State Redbirds. We have to hand it to them. They played very well, especially one player, Beck. She did a lot of great things, tallying 17 total points. What did she do so well in overall the Illinois State Redbirds?
Well, she was composed. She's only a sophomore, but she plays like she's much older. She's very aggressive on both ends of the floor. Only had 3 turnovers, as aggressive as she was trying to get inside, which is why she got to the free throw line. She also got late because they were trying to foul her, but she just iced every single one. Always clutch, 9 to 10 from the free throw line, 17 points, and she's got a bright future in Illinois State.
You're definitely right. Illinois State moves on to take on the 1 seed, the Drake Bulldogs, on Friday. Indiana State's purpose. Is it the fact that they came in here maybe thinking that they were just going to roll over the Redbirds, blowing them out twice this season, or was there something else wrong in their game plan today?
I think obviously we both know that Wendy Bibbins and Ashley O'Neal weren't able to play because they were suspended. And that one really hurt because earlier in the season, Wendy Bibbins was an enforcer in this game. She had a double-double in the last time they played in February. Overall, she had 16 points in the first matchup against Illinois State in her first matchup against them, and then 26 in the last time. So it just shows she's very talented, and she can score at a very high rate in conference.
It's very well. Ashley Taya, a junior, had a total of 15 points. Tier Webb, 14 points. But you look down the list of the stat line, not much coming from anybody else. The senior Reagan Smith was the third leading scorer with 6 points, Garrett. Not much getting done from the other side of the team.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see from your senior, especially in your last game. So not a great way to go out for her, but she's done so much for this program. She's been the heart and soul of this team. She's a captain. She's vocal. She's exceptionally smart. So she's got a bright future ahead of her, and we just have to thank her. Reagan
Smith, second team, All-Missouri Light Conference Scholar team. Great addition to the team, as well as Brooklyn Artists. They will be fairly missed. Now we look at the future real quick, Garrett. Where does Indiana State coach Joey Wells go from here?
Well, obviously, this team thrives on its defense. They are very sound on the defensive end, only letting up 51 points in a game where they lost. So it shows that they don't have to score a lot to be in these games. But I would be looking forward to developing your guards to see if you can score more in the future with your offense and also to take care of the ball. We've seen too many times this season they turn the ball over. So getting that guard play solid and getting that down will help out their offense in the future. Well,
from Moline, Illinois, hoops in the Heartland, Indiana State season comes to an abrupt end, dropping a tough one to the 9 seed, the Illinois State Redbirds. For Garrett Short, I'm Corey Clark, and we'll see you next time from Hoops in the Heartland.